Hi there, everybody. Trisha Jackson, Community Development Manager, and
Samantha Carew, Research Ambassador, and ACS Can Advocate.
And so we just wanted to make a quick video regarding fundraising and regarding advancing our mission forward because it is a priority and your American Cancer Society needs you more than ever. And at the same time, we want to make sure you're in the right space and the right place for that. So with that being said, go right ahead, Sam.
A little reminder, our ACS mission: save lives, celebrate lives, and lead the fight with a world without cancer. The needs of cancer patients continue, and so will the work of Relay for Life. We stand together even when we're apart. While this is a difficult time, we know as Relay leaders, as you are able, you will push to continue our work in new and encouraging ways.
As you are able being the very key part in all of this, as we know that most of you are going through a very different situation than your friends and neighbors. And while some of you may be overwhelmed or some of you just might not be in the right headspace to even view this video right now, know that that's okay and that we love and we support you. But there's also a lot of people out there that we know and recognize are in the right space and ready to do something to help us move that mission forward and take care of the cancer patients that rely on us most. So we want to talk a little bit about two things today. Getting back to the basics, and then of course being creative. And kudos to Molly Pocken and Jeff Larson and our entire team putting together some great tools and resources that are going to be blasted out to you in the very near future. But so getting back to the basics, don't forget the power of letter campaigns. I remember when Sam and Josh were little, and I mean really little, like they couldn't talk yet, but we still made a letter writing campaign in what would have been their voice, and it was fun and lighthearted, and we blasted it out to just our Christmas card list. And that first year we did that, we raised over $1,300. And I'll never forget that because it has always been in my heart that this is how you do it. This is how you get people to commit, is that you talk to your loved ones and you get them to support you first and foremost. So letter writing campaigns, snail mails, anything like that still work. And so do phone calls and general conversations. When you know you have a loved one who has the ability to help us in this particular time of stress and need, don't be afraid to ask. It's okay to ask. And online tea parties and bakeless bake sales and all kinds of creative ways to be able to get that across.
You can also go to your event website and your personal page and use an email link to ask for donations, or you can even encourage online Luminaria sales that are still going on.
Yeah, Luminaria is a big part of what we do, and I think every relayer and even Northern Lights of Hope, one of the big things that we want to strive for is to make sure that our Luminaria are still recognized. So whether your event's been postponed or still going on as scheduled, or in the unlikely event that it gets canceled, we're still going to find ways to be able to honor those Luminaria. So that's it's a big part of what we do. We want to make sure you do that. But also be creative. I am so impressed with the creativity that I've seen coming down the wire already, as some of our volunteers have gone above and beyond trying to find unique ways. Something as simple as, I'm going to do a shout out to Adrienne Meyer in Midland County. She has put on Facebook proudly that she'll be happy to collect cans when we're done with the stay-at-home orders, because right now you can't take cans back. So rather than people throwing them away, she's encouraging them to save and make sure that we can turn those into dollars for cancer patients in the very near future. But I've heard all kinds of things about radiothons, and Sam and I are trying to be creative in how we could do a sing-a-thon, because that's what our family does, is sing. So we've got some fundraising to do too, and I don't know what it looks like yet, but it's going to be super fun. So make sure that you're being as creative as possible with your unique talents. And we're going to send you out a document with some ideas too, so that you have that. But don't forget to use social media, other platforms, or resources. If you're not a Facebook user right now, keep in mind that it might be a good time to join. And while you don't have to scroll through all of the junk, it's a good time to be able to connect with some of the other things that are happening throughout the state, and great ways to get ideas. Are there any other ways that you can think of?
Like you said, you can do Facebook fundraising from your event website personal page, but make sure you go through your personal page, not straight from Facebook.
Good point, because if you do it straight through Facebook, yes, ACS is going to get the funds, but no, your county is not going to be credited. And we're still trying to reach goals. It's going to be tough, but we're still trying. So
there's also the ACS GoFundMe page, or you can go through Raise Your Way or CrowdRise.
And if you do the Raise Your Way, CrowdWise, GoFundMe, make sure you talk to your staff partner to see which one's a good fit, and make sure that we're linking that up again to your team so that you're getting full credit for it. That's an important step. If you do it on your own, it might not. So make sure that you do that. But check out all the different tools and platforms, and check out cancer.org, check out our Relay resource and Connect and all of those wonderful things to be able to help you find those. So one big thing that Sam and I wanted to make sure that we showed you today was this that's been all wrinkled because I'm moving it around. This is a new form that's going to be uploaded to websites. If you are a volunteer of mine, they're already on your websites, and we're going to link it over to you in an email as well. But this is a form that you can use if in the event that you need to send donations in. Now, we want you to send donations in, absolutely, because it's important right now for the American Cancer Society. But if you can use the app,
It's preferred.
yeah, it's preferred. And it's easy, right? It is easy. And if you don't know how to do that or you don't have the app yet, again, reach out to me. We would be happy to help you get that set up. But in the event that you need to send it, you still can. And we're sending those to either Lansing or Grand Rapids, depending on who your coordinator is. So every event's going to know that when you get this information. But make sure you enclose something as detailed as this, because those are going to go to Georgia now. And Georgia's going to open that mail and get it processed. It's going to take a little extra time, but we want to make sure there's no mistakes. So make sure that you're looking for that communication down the wire. And we wanted to try to keep this pretty swift, so we're going to wrap this up. And I'm just going to say, from our family to yours, we appreciate you and love you and appreciate where you're at in all of this, especially when you're on the front lines and you're those essential employees that are out there and you're doing the fight every day. So know that we love you. Any words of wisdom? Yeah, take it seriously, right? We're taking it seriously. We're staying home, and it's been interesting. We're getting a little quirky, but it's okay. We're all going to come out this okay, and we're taking care of those people that are very worthy to us, but very much at risk of this COVID-19 virus. So stay safe. Love you lots. Talk to you soon.